Hey traders, Jason here from Leavitt Brothers. In this video I'm going to do a review of charts from around the world. Okay, yes, there are pockets of strength and weakness, and yes, there will always be leading and lagging countries, but there's going to be some continuity. Okay, it's very unlikely the US will do great and Germany or the UK or some other leading country will do extremely poorly. Okay, some differences are fine, but those differences can't be too extreme. So what I'm looking for here is to see if most countries are on the same page. If they are, then odds heavily favor a continuation of the long-term trend. If they aren't, well, then we'll have to make note of it and see what's going on. I'm also curious to see where countries are in their trends. Okay, are they mature as the US is, or are they more so like in the beginning stages of a bull market? Okay, so here are the G20 countries minus Saudi Arabia. Let's start in the East. So here's China. Big move up big move up and down in 2006, 7, and 8, and another one, pretty big move up in 14 and 15. Otherwise, China's actually traded pretty quietly. Okay, it's for most of the last 9-10 years, it is traded in a range between about 2,000 and 3,500 on their stock exchange. So I wouldn't consider this to be strong or weak. I consider China to just be in consolidation mode, building a pretty big base. I mean, it could break out here, and it could run up 50% pretty quickly, as it's done in the past. So right now, I wouldn't consider this to be strong or weak. It's just kind of hanging in there in a range. Hong Kong, not the smoothest trader, but at a 10-year high, can't argue with that. Okay, we had a new high in 2015, pulled back, now rallied to another new high. As long as it can trade up here, that's a good sign. India, been rock solid. Okay, it's been, if you look at the pattern here, it's got like a base, breakout and move, another base, breakout and move. It's been steady as she can possibly go for the last 10 years. So nothing, no warnings here. Here's Indonesia, big rally, base at a higher level for, 6 years, and now just broke out. So at the top, one of the things I wanted to look for is to see where countries were within their uptrends. You could argue that Indonesia just broke out from a long base and is just in the beginning stages of a rally. And if the rally out of this breakout matches the rally into the pattern, either in terms of points or in terms of time, we're literally just in the beginning stages, and Indonesia could rally, pretty big for several years to come. Japan, it's a 20-year chart. It just broke out to a new high and is now testing. I mean, check it out. High in 2000, high in 15, broke out last year, rallied up, came down, and is now testing it. Okay, so as long as Japan can trade up here, consolidate at a higher level, this is extremely bullish. And again, this is a breakout from a 20-year chart. We could literally be in the beginning stages of a big move here. Not only a big move, but a move that lasts a long time. South Korea looks fantastic, big rally up, multi-year consolidation pattern, broke out in early 2017. Again, this is more like the beginning stages of a rally rather than the ending stages of a rally. Moving a little bit south, Australia, resource-rich Australia, it just now seems to be breaking out from a 10-year base. You can see up here, high in 2008, high in 2015, high in 2017. They're all about the same. Broke out at the end of last year and is now trying to hold that level. Okay, so overall, as long as it holds this bottom line, I guess you can say the trend is up. But man, if it could hold up here and consolidate and then build on that, we're literally at the beginning stage of what could be a multi-year rally, and not the ending stage. Moving north, Russia hasn't really done much. It's gone up, it's gone down, it's basically unchanged over the last 10 years. It has not mattered who the president of the United States has been. It has not mattered what sanctions have existed. The country just hasn't done much. It's moved up, moved down. It's not in horrible shape, but it's not in great shape. So it's just neutral. Moving west, South Africa, rock solid, steady move up, ascending triangle for about 2.5 years, broke out. Again, if it could hold this breakout and then build on it, that'd be very positive. And for anyone who says, hey, this rally is a little bit long in the tooth, or whatever other cliches they use, hey, this is a breakout from a 2.5 year base. You know, it could go for a couple of years. Okay, it doesn't have, you know, this might not be the end. This could be the beginning of the next leg up. Moving over to Europe, here's a 20-year chart of France. Has not done much at all. I mean, since the bottom in like 2011, we did a double bottom 2009, 2011. Since then, the market has done really well. It's about doubled. Okay, but as you can see, it's still well below the 2007 and the 2000 highs. So not doing horrible, but not doing great. And certainly considering how big the country is and how important the country is, it is definitely lagging a lot of its peers. Germany, great looking action here. You know, high in 2000, 2007, 2013, breaks out in 2013, comes down and tests it, rallies up, comes down and tests again, and now all-time high. Okay, so Germany looks great. You know, more recently, it's pulled off its high. That's fine. But you could say here, like, you know, Germany based for 15 years and just broke out. This thing could easily have several more years and, you know, a lot more, you know, several thousand more points to go. This doesn't have to be the end. Okay, it's probably not the beginning because it broke out back in 2013, but we're probably, you know, we could be in the middle of the next rally, of the current rally, not towards the end. Italy, everyone left it for dead back in the financial crisis. It has not done anything for almost 10 years, hasn't done great, hasn't done poorly, it's just holding on. For me, that's kind of a victory. The fact that it didn't die and it hasn't gotten worse is a good sign. So it's not going to hold anything back. We don't have to work. We don't have to wake up in the morning and wonder what kind of negative headlines are going to come out of Italy. Turkey looks fantastic. Big rally up, consolidate for a couple of years, broke out last year. Again, this looks like the beginning phases of a leg up, not an extended rally that has, you know, that's gone too far, too fast, or anything like that. Okay, the move into the rally. The move into the pattern went like 4x and lasted a couple of years. If we get another move out of the pattern that goes similar in terms of time and space, you know, we could have many thousand more points to go and several more years. And then London, you know, it's doing fine. It's never been a great trading candidate because it's such a big and stable economy over there. Not a whole lot of risk there either. But it's trending up. It's trending up, and that's all it is. It's not weighing on anything. It's not pulling anything down. You can see a little bit here. You can see maybe a higher high, like here, and now we're coming down to test that higher high. But as long as it stays above this uptrending trend line, I'll consider the country to be doing pretty well. All right, coming over further west, here's Argentina. I don't know what to read out of this. The country's not doing this well. I think this is mostly due to their currency. Their currency has gotten hit, so the country's not doing that well still. So I probably shouldn't even post this chart. Brazil, like a lot of charts here, we have a 10-year base and a breakout last year. A breakout followed by a test, followed by a move to a new high. This could be the beginning stages of a multi-year rally that goes, you know, where the market doubles. I mean, who knows? But to think that for anyone who says like we're up too much, or this rally's been going on for too long, or it's one of the longest rallies in history, etc., etc. Brazil is in the beginning stages of a brand new rally, not the ending stage of a rally that's been in place for a long time. Mexico has been very steady. No warnings here. Canada. Canada hasn't been a great trading candidate. It doesn't really set up in patterns. This is an all-time high here. Here we got another all-time high in 14, another one at 17. This one a couple weeks ago was an all-time high. So the trend is up. Things are going well. I mean, that's pretty much all I can say. It's not a drag. If you're looking for warnings, there's nothing here. And then here's the S&P 500. Obviously, it's doing great. It's probably the strongest market in the world, especially considering its size. It could drop several hundred points and still be in a huge uptrend. Okay? So overall, the world charts look good. Okay? And most encouraging is the fact that many of these charts look to be breaking out of a 10-year out of 10-year basis. Okay, so where some traders who lean bearish keep arguing we're in the final stages of a bull market, and several of these world charts are actually in the beginning stages of new bull markets, having just broken out of long bases. Okay, you want to be long. Okay, I know there's increased volatility right now, but you want to have a long bias. Okay, come check us out at Leavitt Brothers. Okay, for a small annual fee, we'll save you a ton of research time. Okay, our weekly report, which discusses the long and short-term market trends and the staying power of those trends, is only $149 for the year. And our sector breakdown and trading ideas report, which offers many new trading and investing ideas from the market's leading groups, is only $299 for the year. One good trade pays for your subscription for an entire year. Come check us out.